Never wait for hot water again with a tankless water heater from Plumbing Experts. Tankless water heaters are easy, convenient, and now more affordable with a no-interest financing for up to 18 months. Stop with the cold showers and wasted water and call Plumbing Experts today.
It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition. This is for Wednesday, the 23rd day of December. I'm James Spann. Some big changes coming up. Wet and windy tonight. Much colder tomorrow. Maybe a few snowflakes tomorrow. And then really cold on Christmas morning. A lot to talk about, so let's dive in. Here's the upper air look. A very vigorous, energetic trough digging down across the Great Plains states. That is helping to kick up a blizzard for parts of the high plains and the upper Mississippi Valley. Around here, the skies become mostly cloudy in advance of that cold front that's approaching. We have some rain in progress now over the western half of the state west of I-65. And we'll see rain becoming widespread tonight. And look at the thermal contrast. Here in Alabama, we have mostly 60s. You cross the front, you've got readings below zero in spots over parts of North Dakota and Minnesota. And we will be in that cold air tomorrow. And look at this map. Wow. Blizzard warnings for parts of Nebraska, the Dakotas, Minnesota, and Iowa. Wind advisories from the deep south up into parts of the Great Lakes region. Winter storm warnings in effect for parts of West Virginia, Kentucky, Western Virginia. Flash flood watches in effect for parts of the Northeast United States. So it's a really, really big impact system here right before Christmas we'll be talking about. In the warm sector of the storm, we have the chance of strong storms tonight from Memphis down to the western Gulf Coast. Around here, there is the standard slight risk. That's level 2 out of level 5 for the southern half of Mobile and Baldwin counties for late tonight. There could be a few isolated tornadoes in that area near the Gulf Coast. A marginal risk as far north as Linden and Fort Deposit. The area is in darker green. There could be a few strong storms with gusty winds. But even for North Alabama, no severe weather expected, probably no thunder, but it will be very windy late tonight because of gradient winds, as you'll see in just a moment. And then tomorrow, Christmas Eve, we now have an enhanced risk of severe thunderstorms across parts of eastern North Carolina up into the Virginia Beach area. And there could be a few tornadoes in that area on Christmas Eve. So in case you're headed that way or live there, be aware of that. And then finally on Friday, no thunderstorms across the country as the air should be cold and stable. Precipitation for the next 7 days. Alabama, rain amounts between 1 and 2 inches between now and Wednesday morning of next week. So model fans, let's go. A lot to talk about here. The GFS, this is tomorrow at 3, and you can see the trough. But let's go to late tonight. This is after midnight, 3 a.m., and you can see a big mass of rain moving across the state. If we have any severe storms after midnight, it's going to be down in southwest Alabama, the northern half of the state with just rain. This is the instability. You can see that the better instability values, Mobile and Baldwin counties, although there is a little tongue of small instability up to Demopolis, Utah, and Greensboro. And as always, we'll be watching these carefully overnight tonight. But in terms of the tornado threat, the better chance of that over southwest Alabama. And even there, tornadoes, if they do form, would be the small spin-up type variety. But the wind, yes, statewide. We're going to see very windy conditions tonight in advance of that front. This is suggesting some spots could gust to 35 miles an hour after midnight along the front. And again, this has nothing to do with storms. This is pressure gradient winds. So if you've got some Christmas decorations out in the front yard that might blow away easily, you better bring them in tonight. And then tomorrow, it's all to the east. This is 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, and you can see the rain exiting southeast Alabama at that point. But in the wake of the rain, it's going to be windy and cold and cloudy, and there could be a few snow flurries around. And this is interesting. This is tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, and this is the high-res NAM suggesting the potential for a narrow lake effect snow band coming off the Tennessee River through parts of Marshall, DeKalb, and Cherokee counties. You know, we had that back at the end of November, and in that small zone, there could be a few spots that may be picking up 1/2 inch on the grass. That's a very narrow area, just something to watch tomorrow night. So let's look at the chance of getting some snow on the ground. This is what we expect here. And again, this product is coming from the WPC, and this is the 50th percentile. And the chance of the ground maybe getting white up in the northeastern corner of the state. But for most of Alabama, we don't expect any meaningful accumulation or impact. Again, with the exception maybe in that little lake effect snow band if one develops. This is the bust value, basically nothing, and the boom value, this is the 90th percentile. with 2 inches for northeast Alabama and about a quarter inch for Birmingham. We're not forecasting that, but we like to give you that range of possibilities. Then Christmas Day on Friday, very cold and clear. We're going to start the day somewhere between 16 and 24. And during the day, the sky will be sunny, but the high only in the upper 30s. And again, this will be our coldest Christmas day since 2010 here in Alabama. This is Saturday. Again, we start the day way below freezing, between 15 and 25, but then a pretty good warm-up. The high Saturday should be around 50 with a sunny sky. Sunday will be sunny with a high in the mid to upper 50s. And then Monday, a little weak front comes in that might squeeze out a few sprinkles, but there's hardly any moisture, so no big deal. And then Tuesday, we're dry, but off to the west, a very potent storm begins to form. And this is a week from today, Wednesday the 30th, the big trough to the west, a surface low north of Kansas City. Snow north and west of that feature, strong storms on the trailing front. This is the European Wednesday of next week. A little different, but the same idea. Got a very dynamic storm, the surface low near Tulsa, a lot of snow and ice north and west of that low with strong storms down to the south and east. And then this is the following day, Thursday, the 31st, New Year's Eve, suggesting maybe some strong storms sweeping through here. But it's too early to know if we have a severe weather problem. Just something to watch for now. And we'll go out 10 days. This is Saturday, January 2nd. That storm is on by, a zonal flow, and a cool, dry air mass. Rain for Birmingham off the European ensemble, the mean about 3 inches between now and the 7th of January. And the coldest day of the next 15 days will probably be Christmas Day and tomorrow. That high of 50 tomorrow, that's going to come during the pre-dawn hours. We fall into the 30s during the day. Christmas Day, the national blend of models showing a high of only 36 for Birmingham. And then we go back in the 50s next week. And the new CPC outlook, this is for December 31st through January 6th, suggesting temperatures here very close to seasonal levels. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can't catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.
There are better ways to keep cool. Call KS Services and receive a new Bryant unit with no payments and no interest for 18 months. Stay cool now and pay later. Visit callks.com for more.